Hey guys, I'm sure you've all heard of Trump's latest tweets about CNN where he superimposed, like, I don't know, a logo of them on somebody's face that he was beating up in 2007 in WrestleMania. But they're taking this as an incitement to violence. Like, Ana Navarro is saying this, and a few other people. They're like, oh, look at how he's treating us journalists, blah, blah, blah. But, clearly this is not an incitement to violence. They're acting like he's tweeting in a vacuum where there's no context to this, right? CNN just recently got caught by Project Veritas, where a bunch of people were admitting that the whole Russia thing that they've been pushing on Trump for the past year is pretty much bullshit and is a witch hunt. And also, they released a story about a week ago that they had to retract, and they had to fire about 3 producers. So this is the context of which he's tweeting this about. And yes, maybe not. They're counting on the fact that a lot of you don't understand the context. You don't know why, because they're hoping that you didn't see the the coverage on YouTube about it or Project Veritas, and because obviously they're not gonna put it on their channel and say, hey, by the way, we're lying to you, we're lying to you. So yeah, they're going to try to take this out of context as much as possible and make it appear like they're going to project what essentially they're doing onto Trump, which is complete nonsense. A lot of people are going to see through it. This is bullshit. There's one guy, there's another professor saying he's mentally ill and he needs to resign because this is a clear indication of his mental instability. And it's like, come on, man, like clearly only idiots are going to believe you. And one thing that they are doing right now that they should really be careful about is, this is the whole boy who cries wolf thing. Now, Trump does do a lot of things I disagree with. What he's doing in Saudi Arabia, how he's funding them. What he's doing in Syria, and how he's pretty much prolonging the policies that Obama did in Syria, and how that's not going to be very good, and how he's doing a lot of spending that is unnecessary. So there are a lot of things that they should be focusing on, but I guess apparently they agree with these things, right? So they're not going to be making a big deal about it. They're going to be making a big deal about these stupid things, right? So when they actually maybe one day do start covering people, then all they're going to get is fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news. So start to be honest for your own sake, for everybody else's sake, because when you keep making big deals about stupid little things like this, it invalidates the actual big things that maybe some people are talking about, because they're not going to believe you. They're going to be like, oh, this is the same people who staged a CNN thing with Muslims to make us believe this, same people who lied, same people who told these people to say this during a press conference, and during the debates they told people to say America is still great, like they're coaching people on what to say on pretty much live TV. So when you are doing these methods, and maybe one day in the future you do have something to say, nobody's going to believe you. And there are many things to criticize Trump about. Stop criticizing these stupid non-issues that are just going to drive away support from you. And I have no love for CNN. I would rather see them not get support. But for other people who are trying to cover things honestly, they are going to get shut down because of stupid shit like this that you're making into big deals. And now they're just going to assume, like, anytime somebody brings something up, it's like it's just going to be a non-issue like this. So just be careful for what you're doing, because you are driving the sides further apart by doing this. So if you like my content, subscribe and have a great day.